Hello, Ronnie. How you doing? Let's let her come live and see what's going on with everyone. I'd like to do a type of a program. You see, I got my little um alarm clock there. It's USB and everything. And the camper here with just a free item that I got. I'm in my camper where I've been sleeping at every night. So yeah. So how's everybody else doing? Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out how to do a live stream and share my screen. I'd like to do a news program and share my screen and stuff. I guess I'd have to use a welcome whoever else is in. Thank you for watching. And so, a program. I don't know if I should do it live or I guess it should be a pre-recorded program. But a program like a news commentary. Oh, thank you, Ron. I guess I should do a little tour someday. Uh, I'll stop shaking the camera. I took out my RV refrigerator and so I could use my 12-volt chest style refrigerator. That's called a Vivar refrigerator, Chinese, but $200 is what I paid for it. A couple plugs into it's 12 volt. It's got a 12-volt DC compressor, and it plugs into my cigarette lighter for the house through the house coach. Yeah, that's I like live streams too. I got my stereo with a DVD player, and it quit on me. The DVD part. It's hard to get another head unit with a DVD player in it, so I can watch my movies and stuff. Got a shelf on the wall with DVDs on it, so I got my DVD, my Chinese diesel heater inside the cabinet with the vents popping out of there. It's a little messy right now, and I took a cabinet door off so I could have my microwave. So, new flooring in here. I got the carpet down to protect the flooring and kind of add a little insulation, but new flooring is a what you call, I guess, a laminate type of floor. And I actually found it laying in the middle of the street because it fell off a truck. And so it fell off a truck, so I got the free flooring, just enough to do the camper. Oh, I'm trying to think of what I should do. Maybe you could give me your opinion. Okay, I own a house out in the country, and it's William Hanson Jr. County doesn't have any zone. A lot of counties, have a lot of zoning. Yeah, I'm staying busy. The county doesn't have a lot of zoning or anything. People can pretty much, I guess, they can live off grid if they want to. And I could take my property and live off grid if I want to, but it's a rough area, and there's crime and theft and stuff like that. And so I wasn't there. I've been gone a couple of weeks, but you know, Would you accept a rough area where you're off grid and stuff, or would you say heck with it and sell the places? I mean, I'd like to live there and live in the house, and eventually I want to get power there and get the house wired. But for right now, I could do that way. What do y'all think? I mean, you have something with a good advantage of being able to live the way you want to, but if it's a rough area, at what point should it stop you from doing it? At what did you reconsider? Um, the critical mass of the situation? What's the point of the situation where you should be willing to change your mind about being there? I got yeah, a place where you could live off grid, just a small piece of property out in the country, and it's not everywhere in the state that you can do that. It's not every state where you can live full time on the property. I mean, you would have to find another property. And so yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So everybody left me. So I guess everybody left. That's fine. I just thought I'd come on here and try it and see. Yeah. So I want to do a news program, the Daily Diary, the Daily Journal, or whatever it is. It's like I'm thinking of ways to build my YouTube channel. I'm just not getting a lot of views on live streams. Not getting a lot of views. I want to find a way. What do you all think about that? Adam the Woo. What happened with Adam the Woo? Adam the Woo was only 3 weeks older than me. He was just less than a month older than me. Can you believe that? Born the same year and everything. And I know that a lot of people, especially men, get to be over 50 and if you haven't really taken care of yourself, you're at the risk of having a heart attack. So my bet is that Adam the Woo had a heart attack, maybe because any kind of middle-aged man having a sudden death, I'm thinking that, maybe Adam the Woo had a heart attack. That's my guess. I haven't heard the autopsy results or anything yet of what happened to Adam the Woo, but I'm assuming in my mind that Adam the Woo had a heart attack. That's what I'm guessing. Because it's the clots in the arteries, the heart attack. It's like, I guess that would be an artery or a heart attack. They call it the widowmaker. And so that's just my assumption. Sometimes a person can get to be 50 years old and just have a sudden major heart attack, and that's it. Your carotid artery or your aorta. And he met, I think it was Adam Lou, if I'm not mistaken. Really offended Pauly Shore. Really offended Pauly Shore, for some reason. I guess Pauly Shore is just a kind of a easily offended person, Pauly Shore is. Adam the Woo didn't really say anything cruel, to Paula Shore, but Paula Shore really took it seriously, whatever it was, and got angry. You know? Anyway, and so yeah, it looks like I'm not even getting over one or two views. So I guess that. Oh yes. So I'm here. Maybe if people can see me sitting here, maybe that will help my views. Ooh, yeah. Hey boy. Hmm. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Adam the Woo. The untimely passing of Adam the Woo is was sad, but that's my bet is he had a heart attack. Adam the Woo had a major heart attack, and it would have been a widowmaker, or a just a sudden massive heart attack. And so that's, a man gets to, or a person gets over 50, some of the people are okay, and others, they just could have a sudden heart attack. So that's part of what's in the news. The death of passing of Adam the Woo. So, President Trump, the military decided to, the military decided to conduct strikes in against ISIS in Ethiopia. So that was surprising. Conducting military strikes in Ethiopia against ISIS. And so, and that along with the seizing of the cargo ships and supposed drug ships coming out of Venezuela, seems to be like a lot of seems to be like a lot of a lot of military action right off the bat, along with the tariffs and all of this. Seems like a lot of drama. The tariffs on China. Some of these things may be things that are not really authorized. Military actions, not fully authorized military action. So, that is my news. Oh, I'm sorry. Ronnie, I didn't need to scroll down. Oh, Ronnie, yeah, I understand, Ronnie. Thank you. I would put cameras up in the bad neighborhood. It's the very least fake cameras. I think so. I hate to see it, but I wonder if he didn't have a pharmaceutical shot. It's possible, Ronnie. It's possible. He could have had one of those pharmaceutical shots. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, to keep the blood slippery. That's exactly it. Aspirin a day is good. If you're at risk for having a heart attack or blood clots, then aspirin's great. So I take it that you're doing good. You actually have recovered pretty much, and you're doing pretty good. So that sounds great. I'm glad you recovered, Ronnie. You're doing good. You've recovered from your um, accident, your accident. So you're doing well. It's good that you made it and you're okay. Good. That's a good thing. If a person's planning on doing off grid or anything like that, or it's not everywhere that you can do that. So yeah, it's like you can't live off grid and do stuff like that just anywhere. You have to find certain places. You only have certain places to choose from, and my choice of properties was also limited to the fact that I needed something close to my mother's house, and I needed to be able to drive back to my mom and stay with my mom, and to be able to drive to work if I need to. Hey, that sounds good. William Hanson Jr., maybe that is a good idea. William Hanson Jr. says maybe you should have more viewers if you would set a certain time for your live streams and make a note in the post. That sounds good, William Hanson Jr. I'll do that. I'll actually take that advice and do that, and set aside a time to go live and make a plan to go live at a certain time. I'm trying to build my channel. So I think I'm going to get off here. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Like, share, subscribe, join the revolution. And I will catch you when the sun don't shine. Bye-bye.